What's up, team? Welcome to the video. We have a vlog. I'm about to work out, hitting legs. Ben and I are gonna go to the beach today. I have some things to talk about. It's gonna be a good day. It's super nice out. I'm very excited about that too. Got that JP in my ear. Got that warm up. Just wrapped up, gonna get some protein, some carbs, take a shower. We'll be out of here in the next half hour. We're headed to the beach. It's a beautiful day out. Let's go. Alright guys, it's like 2 o'clock. I'm about to eat this bagel sandwich that has turkey cheddar, lettuce, onion, tomato. Real quick talk on meal timing, because it's a question I get a lot. It isn't super relevant in the big picture, right? Compared to food quality, compared to how many calories you're eating, compared to how much protein you're getting. Specific meal timing strategies aren't very relevant. However, around training, they are. So I worked out at about 9 o'clock or 9:30 this morning. When I train fasted, I often have 10 grams of BCAAs pre-workout. Today I didn't have BCAAs, so I just had 25 grams of protein powder about an hour before my workout. Post-workout, 30 to 40 grams of protein plus 40 to 50 grams of carbs, and that was 3 hours ago. And now I'm having a meal which is, protein carb with a little bit of fat. I'm gonna do a little Q&A. I just asked, I said something like, ask me anything, be nosy on Instagram. So I'm gonna field those and we'll do a little of that. But yeah, we're just chilling, enjoying the nice day. It's a vlog, baby. Ben's in the USA. We got these delicious sandwiches. Yes. Mmm. All right, Q&A time. I asked on Instagram. I've been doing a lot more Instagram recently than I have historically, so if you're on there, follow. I threw the little question feature out. A bunch of people asked questions. I'm gonna get through as many as I can. First, you have Jack in the cutoff in a loose 2-4 game. Under the gun +3 makes it 25. There are 4 callers. What is your action? I'm a nit, so I'm just gonna call and see a flop. I suck. CrossFit HIIT, or HIIT, or traditional strength training. Do you live quite a minimalistic lifestyle? Relative to the West as a whole population, yes, but I'm not a minimalist. Like, I have slightly too many possessions to go by that title. This is first read, by the way, so just raw. How much money did you decide was enough in order to be able to quit my full-time job, start what I'm doing now? I think I saved up $25K before, like, I paid off all my loans and then saved up somewhere between 20 and 25K before I had what I considered a 2-year cushion. Link up a video where I talk about money that Ben and I did last year that goes into more detail, obviously. Hey Mike, was wondering your thoughts on social drinking in college. I think for a lot of universities and a lot of students, social drinking's a big part of it. I'm a fan. If I could redo my college experience, which was 5 years at Wisconsin, I would have probably drank like 25% less and tried to find other activities to add to supplement that time. But I have a lot of like unbelievable memories drinking with my best friends, my high school best friends and my college best friends that I don't regret. Speaking of, it was probably 13 months ago in Mexico for my buddy Joey's wedding, on a shot like this, on a random Q&A where I was hungover, where I just impulsively was like, Ben, I'm never getting drunk again. And 13-month update, I've probably had somewhere between 8 and 11 drinks in that amount of time. Never more than like 2 beers at once. If I'm with my best friends I grew up with, I'll have a beer or two, I'll have a glass of wine, I'll have a sip of something, but yeah, like going out partying just isn't part of my game these days at age 31, and I really don't miss it at all. And funny enough, physique-wise, I'm like on the lower end of how I've looked in the last few years, so it has absolutely nothing to do with the physical upside. It's much more just optimally using my time on things I want to be doing, as well as some of like the mental, I don't want to call it mental health, but just how I feel mentally, drinking versus not drinking. When do you move back to the big city? Labor Day, I'll be back in Manhattan full time. When am I back with Ben in the Staples? I'm with Ben right now, and I've been coaching Jamie and Matt nonstop since like May of 2017. What are your thoughts on running for weight loss? Only if you really enjoy running, or if you're at a point where you are plateaued on fat loss, your nutrition is dialed, and you don't want to reduce calories, then I would add cardio. Running still wouldn't be the #1 form of cardio I would add, just because the toll it takes on your joints, being a higher impact activity, as well as anecdotally I find it more difficult to recover from LISS running versus LISS like incline walking, elliptical, Stairmaster, bike, any other form of cardio that's going to burn the same number of calories on average per hour, or be close enough not to matter. Yeah. What part of Minnesota are you from? Bloomington. Is it ever awkward or scary training a celebrity, let alone their family? Nope. Any plans to travel to Europe? Not in the near future. Are you open to making new friends? Yes. At what percentage body fat is the thin skin look roughly achieved? The thin skin look is primarily on people who are using anabolic steroids. That like look where, oh my gosh, if you get a paper cut, you're gonna bleed out YouTube comment joke, which I love, but it's almost like people who aren't using some kind of drugs almost never look like that. Like, I don't think I've ever looked like that thin skin look in my entire life, and I've been, we'll be conservative and say 7% body fat at my leanest ever. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? I don't. Never felt like that. Not that it's not a valid way to feel. You like that one, lad?
That's funny.
Just wanted to say hi, my man. Hello back. I think it's just a flippant question, and it's kind of funny, and I could say like Ben or like, I don't know, like Randy Moss because he just got in the Hall of Fame. But to take it a little more literally, I've talked about this here before. There are certain parts of my personal life, and dating, like girlfriend is one of them, that if I have a girlfriend, I'm never going to talk about it on camera. If I'm dating someone, I'm never going to talk about it in my content on Instagram, like anywhere, Snapchat. It's a decision I made a while back because I didn't see any upside at all for the relationship, and minimal on social media, and only like some vain upside on social media. And so whether I'm single and grinding and like not even going on dates, whether I'm going on a lot of dates, whether I'm in a long-term relationship, like I'm just not gonna talk about that on social media. And that hasn't changed in a few years, and that's gonna be consistent going forward. Controversial opinions. Do you think I have any controversial opinions?
I don't think so.
I think that the tendency for people to identify with their group, and the fact that we as a society have deemed that gender, race, and sexual orientation are the important groups that we want to identify with and go to war with other groups, I think it's a really bad view to take on the world, and I think that if that continues to increase, I think it's going to end poorly for everyone. And I know that people aren't going to like that opinion, so I guess that's a controversial opinion. But no, I guess I don't hold too many. And we'll find out. And you guys can probably tell me better than I know for myself based on what you know about me. Yo, Logan Paul or KSI? I think plus 125 on Logan Paul in this boxing match. For those of you who don't know, like, two big YouTubers are boxing on August 25th. I think plus 125 on Logan Paul is the easiest, freest money of all time. If I wasn't in the US or had a very reputable site I could bet on, I would bet 20% of my net worth on that plus 125 line on Logan to win. I think it's a complete no-brainer. He's like a wrestling state champ in high school. Like, it's a no-brainer. So if anyone wants to bet and escrow it and like do it right, I would love to. Was it bromance at first sight with Ben? No, when he sent me his initial like application video, it was the cockiest, most condescending, like this London accent, like I can be a guy, like you're not gonna find anyone better than me, like da 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 da. And I was like, this fucker, like who is this? And then when we talked on the phone, I was like, okay, like I like this guy, and yeah.
I took a calculated risk. I was like, I don't want to sell myself short, and I'm fine with sounding like a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
And so I thought it was worth it. Like,
I thought you were a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
And at no moment since then, like from then on, I've never thought you were a dick.
Yeah.
So, well played. Would you still enjoy being a coach if you didn't get paid? Yes. The reason I quit my accounting job was literally to do something I enjoyed. I envisioned making, I think I've said this before, I envisioned making $15,000 a year and being like, I can survive on like 1K a month and then like put 3K a year into savings and I'll be happy. And so yeah, moving into fitness had zero to do with the money when I made that decision to quit my job. What are your thoughts on marriage? I think that I want to get married someday, and I think a two-parent family is the best atmosphere for a child to grow up and have like the best possible life and chance of success. Not that there aren't bad two-parent families, and not that there aren't single parents that do an unbelievable job, but like playing the odds and playing the law of large numbers. And so for that reason, because I want to have kids someday, I want to get married and have kids. If I didn't want to have kids, I would not bring the government into my personal relationships and expose myself to a bunch of downside for no reason. New merch soon? I'm not a salesman, guys. Like, I don't think there's any merch coming soon, unfortunately. Would you recommend your lifestyle over traditional 9 to 5, and what are the downsides? I can't make like a broad picture recommendation because every individual is so different in their strengths and weaknesses, their likes and dislikes. The downsides of working for yourself, well, you have all the risk, but you have all the upside. And the other one that we talked about recently was self-motivating is actually harder than you think. Like, I have put myself in certain positions where I outsourced a little bit of freedom to have more accountability, but the upside of having a boss is you have someone that tells you where you have to be, when you have to be there, and what you have to do, because it can be easy, and I'm by no means complaining, but it can be easy to slough off a little bit when you're on your own. When you promise people you're gonna box and then you just don't for 6 months. Like, it's like that, except work. Lakes or ocean? I'm gonna go ocean, even though I'm from Minnesota and I love lakes, but like, it's like, if ocean's better than lake, then like, they're number 2 and number 3 on the 10 greatest things of all time. How did you decide what you wanted to do with your life? Tried a lot of things. I still have a bunch of questions left. I'm sorry if I didn't get to yours. I will answer it in the future. I'm also gonna take content, or I'm gonna make content from, I'm overusing the word content. I'm gonna make videos from your YouTube comments, so you don't have to follow me on Instagram to do stuff like this. Like, I'm gonna pull stuff that you guys are interested in, so leave comments on this videos with what you wanna see more of, or questions you have, because I'm listening. But yeah, we're gonna go chill for a little bit longer and then drive back to the city. It's been an amazing day, but tonight I have real, like, sit down grind, probably 5 or 6 hours of computer work to do. So we're gonna enjoy a little more sun, then we're gonna head back. Guys, we're back in the city. We're on our way to my place. It took longer than we expected, but it's gonna be a big time work session. I'm excited to get after it. See you in my apartment. My guy.
There he is.
Bro, this is going to be one of the greatest work sessions in history.
going on? Oh, he's filming. What's up, man?
How we
you're looking
doing?
fit.
Backside Fitness.
Fuck, man. Look at this guy. He's so
we got
big.
programs, we got emails, we got.
Writing an email right now.
All right, guys.
What's up, guys?
What's up, team? Welcome to the video. It was a good, fun, relaxing day. We're back. I'm very excited to get after work. Jordan and I are stationed here on my couch. It's 9 o'clock Sunday night. I have a couple programs to design for tomorrow. I have some emails to get through. I'm sure he has much of the same type of work. Ben's going to do some editing. And yeah, it was a good day. Great questions on the beach. I enjoyed answering them, so thank you for everyone who asked a question. I think that's about it. Jordan, like a lot of you guys know, I think I talked about it in the last video, Jordan and I have something coming out for personal trainers and coaches. We're not going to get into that here, but...
We're not getting into it here.
This guy.
We're not getting into it.
He's such a comedian. Thank you for watching the video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. See you tomorrow. You got anything to say, smart guy?
I'm not gonna get into it, but it's coming. It's coming.